Welcome back, Valley friends. We've just had our latest update in Disney Dreamlight Valley called Thrills and Frills, and as you know, with each new update comes a new star path with lots of new goodies to collect. Today I'll be going through how the star path works, the tasks you'll need to complete, and all the new items you'll get to unlock along the way. But before we get started, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel to join my online community. Now, let's get started. Each star path has 3 options available. The first is the free option, which allows you to complete 3 tasks at a time and you get to collect a selection of 3 rewards per page. Alternatively, you can purchase one of the 2 premium options. The first will cost you 2,500 moonstones, and this will allow you to complete 6 tasks at a time and you will earn enough event tokens to purchase all the rewards if you complete all the tasks. The next premium option will cost you 3,300 moonstones. This includes all the same benefits as the previous option, but you start off with 100 event tokens. This is a great option if you're not able to complete all the tasks or if you want to convert the additional tokens into moonstones once you have purchased all the rewards. I normally go with the third option as I always finish all the tasks, and it's a great way to make back as many moonstones as possible. Once you've picked the option that's best for you, you can start completing your tasks to earn those event tokens. There are 80 tasks in total. The first 40 will earn you 10 tokens each for completion. The next 40 will earn you 20 event tokens each. All tasks are the same for all players, so I would suggest you check the list of tasks before starting to ensure you have all the characters and biomes you'll need in order to complete them. I started playing during early access, so I have all the biomes and characters unlocked, but many new players might not. So, let's go through all the tasks you will need to complete and how to complete them. Number 1. Uproot some prickly neighbors 50 times. For this you will need to remove 50 night thorns or splinters of time. Number 2. Cast about for some fish. For this task you need to catch any 30 fish. I normally fish outside the bubbles for tasks like this instead of running around looking for bubbles. I find it goes a lot quicker this way. Number 3. Cross some items off your royal checklist. Here you will need to complete any 15 of your daily Dreamlight duties. This is a great way to earn some Dreamlight for unlocking doors or biomes. Number 4. Spend some time with Mickey Mouse or his friends. Here you can hang out with any of the Mickey and Friends characters for 20 minutes. These would be Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, or Scrooge. Number 5. Surprise a villager with something they love. For this task you can give any villagers their favorite gifts. You will need to do this 4 times. Number 6. Whip up something in your kitchen. You will need to cook any 10 meals of any quality. Number 7. Break a sweat with your pickaxe. You will need to break 30 mining spots in any of your biomes. This is a great way to collect some resources. Number 8. Sling some delicious plates at Chez Remy. For this task we will need to head over to Chez Remy and fulfill 6 villager meal orders. Don't worry, you do earn friendship points and coins for these. Number 9. Get some night shards to lighten up. For this you will need to head over to your crafting station and craft 10 purified night shards. Number 10. Have a short conversation with a long-bearded villager. You will need to have 2 daily discussions with Merlin. This will take 2 days to complete. Number 11. Pick a red fruit off a tree. Here we will need to harvest 50 apples or cherries. Apples can be found in the plaza or the Forgotten Lands. Cherries are found in the Frosted Heights or the Sunlit Plateau. Number 12. Cast for a base. Here you will need to catch 20 bass. The easiest way to catch these is by fishing outside the bubbles in the peaceful meadows. If you do it this way, you will catch 20 in no time at all. Number 13. Finish some regal tasks. You will need to complete another 15 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 14. Hang out with a villager from Colombia. For this task you will need to hang out with Mirabelle for 20 minutes. Number 15. Give Goofy his favorite gifts. You will need to give Goofy 4 favorite gifts, which will take 2 days to complete. Number 16. Prepare a nearly perfect meal. For this task you will need to cook 10 4-star or higher meals. Number 17. Find something precious with your pickaxe. Here you will need to go mining for any 25 gems in any of the biomes. Number 18, care for Chez Remy's customers. We will need to head to Chez Remy and serve 6 villagers their food orders. Number 19, cast your vote in a friendly competition. We will need to vote on 10 photos in the Dream Snaps competition. It's always fun to vote on everyone's submissions. Number 20, chat with a sea witch. For this task we will need to have 2 daily discussions with Ursula. This will take us 2 days to complete. Number 21, harvest a cooling herb. To complete this task you will need to head over to the Frosted Heights to harvest 25 mint. Number 22, catch a fish that's often pickled. We will now need to catch 15 herrings which can be found by fishing the white bubbles in Dazzle Beach or the Glade of Trust. Number 23, finish some regal tasks. We will need to complete another 15 daily Dreamlight tasks. Number 24, hang out with a sweet and speedy villager. You will need to hang out with Vanellope for 20 minutes. Number 25, give the shopkeeper his favorite gift. We will need to give Scrooge his favorite gifts 5 times, this will take 2 days to complete. Number 26, cook a nearly perfect dessert. You will need to cook any 10, 4-star or higher desserts. Number 27, mine a light blue gem. You will need to mine 15 aquamarines or shiny aquamarines from Dazzle Beach or the Forest of Valor. Number 28, feed some hungry villagers at Chez Remy. We will need to serve 7 villagers at the restaurant. Number 29, craft something for your critter. For this you can craft any 3 of the following: the Cozy Companion Home, the Flying Companion Feeder, the Fuzzy Friend Companion Dish, the Pixar Companion Ball, or the Playful Companion Pinwheel. Number 30, chat with an ice harvester. We will need to have 2 daily discussions with Kristoff which will take 2 days to complete. Number 31, uproot the forgetting. We will need to remove another 59 thorns or splinters of fate. Number 32, cast for carp. We will need to catch 10 carps by fishing the blue bubbles in the Forest of Valor or the Sunlit Plateau. Number 33, tackle a royal to-do list. We will need to complete another 15 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 34, spend time with Arendelle's queen. We will need to hang out with Anna for 20 minutes. Number 35, give favorite gifts to a tiny space ranger. For this task we will need to give Buzz 5 of his favorite gifts which will take us 2 days to complete. Number 36, cook a nearly perfect dinner. We will need to cook any 10, 4-star or higher entrees. Number 37, go mining for shinies. We will need to mine for any 5 shiny gems, in any of the biomes. Number 38, wait tables at Chez Remy. We will need to serve 7 villagers at the restaurant. Number 39, vote in a dreamy contest. We will need to vote on 10 submissions in the latest Dream Snaps challenge. Number 40, chat with the sheriff in town. You will need to have 2 daily discussions with Woody, which will take 2 days to complete. All tasks from here on out will reward you with 20 event tokens. Number 41, pick some blue fruit. For this task we'll need to harvest 50 blueberries which can be found in the Forest of Valor or Dazzle Beach. Number 42, cast for something red with claws and a tail. We'll need to go fishing in the Glade of Trust for 5 lobsters. These can be caught by fishing up the gold bubbles. The easiest way to complete this is by using a fishing potion. Number 43, complete some regal work. You will need to complete 20 daily Dreamlight duties. Missed duties also count towards these goals, so you can use this opportunity to spend some time on Eternity Isle. Number 44, spend time with a villager who's been here and there. You will need to hang out with our polka dot, loving friend Minnie for 40 minutes. Number 45, give a favorite gift to the woman in the willow. We will need to give Mother Gothville her favorite gifts 5 times, which will take us 2 days to complete. Number 46, cook a nearly perfect appetizer. We will now need to cook 10, 4-star or higher appetizers. Number 47, mine something shiny and green in the glade or forest. We will need to go mining for 2 shiny emeralds in the Glade of Trust or the Forest of Valor. I feel like the shiny mining has become one of the harder tasks to complete. Number 48, feed some folks at Chez Remy. We will need to feed another 7 meals at the restaurant. Number 49, craft books on training your villagers. For this you will need to head over to your crafting station to craft any 3 training manuals. This is a great opportunity to change some roles around. Number 50, chat with a villager who demands the lion's share. We will need to have 2 daily discussions with Scar. This will take you 2 days to complete. Number 51, harvest aromatic spices on the savannah. You will need to head over to the Sunlit Plateau to harvest 25 vanilla. Number 52, cast for salmon. Here you will need to head over to either the Sunlit Plateau or the Frosted Heights to catch 15 salmon. These appear mostly in white bubbles, but they can also be caught from blue ones. Number 53, tackle tasks fit for royalty. We will need to complete another 20 daily Dreamlight duties. I've seen players leave these to accumulate and then complete all of them at the same time. But I find it useful to gather the Dreamlight for each of these. Number 54, hang out with a book-loving beauty. For this task you will need to hang out with Belle for 40 minutes. Number 55, give a hairy prince his favorites. You will need to give Beast 6 of his favorite gifts. This will take you 2 days to complete. Number 56, cook a top-tier dessert. We will need to cook 10 5-star desserts. Number 57, mine for pink gems. We will need to go mining for 15 tourmalines. They can be shiny too. You can find these in the Sunlit Plateau and the Frosted Heights. Number 58, dish up something good for Remy's customers. We need to head back to the restaurant and serve another 8 meals to our valley friends. Number 59, cast your vote in Dream Snaps. These are some easy tokens to earn because all you need to do is vote on 10 Dream Snaps submissions. Number 60, chat with Monsters, Incorporated CEO. We will need to have 2 daily discussions with Sully. This will take you 2 days to complete. Number 61, do a little anti-forgetting landscaping. You will need to remove 50 night thorns or splinters of fate. It really helps if you have the DLC because night thorns are harder to come by at this point of the star path. Number 62, fish for something round with claws. For this task you will need to catch 10 crabs in the Frosted Heights. This was probably one of the hardest tasks in this star path. They can only be found in one biome from blue bubbles. I really wish there was a potion for blue bubbles. Number 63, finish some royal works. We will need to complete another 20 Dreamlight duties. Number 64, hang out with a comical Cyclops. We will need to hang out with our friend Mike for 40 minutes. Number 65, give an unmelting snowman his favorite gifts. For this duty you will need to give Olaf 6 of his favorite gifts. This will take you 2 days to complete. Number 66, cook a top-tier entree. We will need to do some more cooking. This time you will need to cook up 10 5-star entrees. Number 67, mine for a dark blue gem. For this one we will need to head into the Vitalis mines to go mining for 15 sapphires. They can be shiny too. I normally avoid the mines, but I do enjoy tasks like these that force me to collect resources. Number 68, sling some plates at Chez Remy. You will need to head over to the restaurant and serve 8 meals to the villagers. Number 69, craft something to keep time in the town square, elegantly. For this task you will need to craft the elegant town square clock. Make sure you craft the correct one because we also have the rustic town square clock which will not count. Number 70, chat with a villager named after a flower. For this task we will need to have 2 daily discussions with our new valley friend Daisy. This will take 2 days to complete. Number 71, harvest a spicy root. We will need to head over to the Forgotten Lands to harvest 25 ginger. Number 72, angle for an angler. While you're in the Forgotten Lands you can complete this task too. You will need to fish for 5 anglerfish from fishing up the gold bubbles. Fishing potions are great for this task. Number 73, finish royal tasks. Complete another 20 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 74, spend time with the King of the Pumpkins. We will need to hang out with Jack Skellington for 40 minutes. Number 75, give a seafaring prince his favorite gifts. For this task we'll need to give Prince Eric 6 of his favorite gifts. This is going to take you 2 days to complete. Number 76, cook a top-tier appetizer. We'll need to do some more cooking. This time you will need to prepare 10 5-star appetizers. After all this cooking you should have enough energy to last you a while. Number 77, mine for something shiny and purple. We will need to spend some time in the Frosted Heights and the Forgotten Lands to mine for 3 shiny amethyst. Number 78, help Remy feed villagers in his restaurant. We will need to head over to Chez Remy to feed another 8 villagers. This is the final time we'll need to do this for this star path. Number 79, vote in a dreamy contest in the Valleyverse. Another quick way to get some tokens, we just need to vote on 10 Dream Snap submissions. Number 80, talk to a blue villager from space. We've reached the final task. All you will need to do for this one is have 2 daily discussions with Stitch, which will take you 2 days to complete. Now we get to the fun part. We can now spend all our event tokens we've worked so hard to collect. Let's go through all the amazing rewards you'll be able to collect for the star path. First up on page 1 you will be able to collect your first 100 moonstones for 10 tokens. Next up, for another 10 tokens, we have our first motif for this star path. Then for 10 tokens you can purchase the Aladdin Magic Band, which is an accessory. I love getting clothing items, but I don't see myself using these. The next item on this list is the Toy Story fence for 10 tokens. I love that they included this in the rewards because all the fences we currently have need to be crafted. I wish we could get more purchasable fences. Then we have our next clothing items, which is this Abu and Raja character tee for 30 tokens. I have to say I'm really not loving the clothing items in this path. The next item you'll be able to purchase on this page is this Toy Story statue for 40 tokens. I guess it's a nice abstract piece to add in your valley. The final reward on the first page is our super cute Peppy popcorn squirrel for 50 tokens. How cute is this little fella with his tiny popcorn bucket? Now we can move on to the second page, where we start off with 200 moonstones for 20 tokens. We also have this cute Dumbo motif for 10 tokens. Then we have our next furniture item, which is this red umbrella chair for 10 tokens. This is a simple chair which you could use in any outdoor dining build. Then we had another motif for 10 tokens. Next we had our first bigger item, which is the ice cream stand for 40 tokens. I think these stands are great, and we have a few different ones which will allow you to create a little food fair in your valley. There is no interaction for this stand though. Then we have another clothing item. This time it's the alien character backpack for 30 tokens. I love the aliens, so this is super cute. Up next was probably my favorite item in this star path, and I don't even understand why, but I love this water-spitting camel which you can purchase for 40 tokens. It's so bulky, but I can honestly see myself using this somewhere in the glittering dunes. I might even have an entire walkway lined with them. Now let's move on to page 3, where we start off with 250 moonstones for 25 tokens. And our next motif for another 10 event tokens. On this page, we have another wristband. This time it's the Tiki Magic Band for 10 tokens. And we have another furniture item for the Toy Story collection. This is the Toy Story recycling bin for 10 tokens. And then we have 2 clothing items on this page. First is the fancy raincoat for 30 tokens. And the next one is the Cave of Wonders spirit jersey for 30 tokens. I really don't like the clothing items in this path. The raincoat is probably the only item I'd actively wear, other than the backpacks and headbands. The final item on page 3 is the first attraction for this star path, and that's the alien swirling saucers for 50 tokens. I honestly don't use the attractions much. I probably should start building more in my valley. I love that they've added the function to ride the actual attractions, but it triggers my motion sickness, so I've only tried it once. Moving on to page 4, we start with 350 moonstones for 35 tokens. And our next motif for 10 tokens. Then, for 10 tokens you can collect the popsicle stick bench, which is another of the items I like in this path. I think this can be used in a few places around my valley. Then we have the blue umbrella chair to match the red one for 10 event tokens. The ears are probably my favorite clothing items in this path. The first pair you can collect is the Jasmine ear headband for 30 tokens. Next on page 4, you can collect the Toontown washing machine for 40 tokens. This has no interactions or animations, it's just a decoration piece. Then the final item on this page is our second attraction for 50 tokens. This will unlock the magic carpets of Aladdin. Moving on to page 5, we can claim our 400 moonstones for 40 tokens, and we can claim the next motif for 10. Then we have our final wristband for the star path, which is this Toy Story magic band for 10 tokens. And you'll be able to collect the Luxo umbrella table to go with our red and blue chairs for 15 tokens. Our next pair of ears are these super cute alien ear headband for 30 tokens. Up next we get to unlock our first character dream style for this path. This one is the Magic Kingdom Circus Daisy style for 100 event tokens. I always love the character styles. And the final item for page 5 is the pretzel stand for 40 tokens. I love all these little stalls, I can't wait to decorate with them. We're getting close to the end of the rewards. Up next on page 6 you can collect 610 moonstones for 60 tokens. And we can collect the neon Mickey makeup face paint for only 10 tokens. We also have our final motif for another 10 tokens. Then we have the Toontown lamppost for 15 tokens. This will go great with all my Mickey and friends' homes. Our final clothing item is the Abu character backpack for 30 tokens. And our final furniture piece is the Toontown fire station for 50 tokens. I love the little dog in the window. And the final item for the star path is the mini Magic Kingdom Circus Dream Style for 100 event tokens. Now if you have opted for one of the previous star path options and you have purchased every reward on every page, you should have a minimum of 10 tokens remaining, which you can now exchange for 90 moonstones on the final page. This page will not unlock until every reward has been purchased, so ensure you have purchased all 7 rewards per page. And that is everything you need to know to get you through the star path. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I will see you next time as we continue our Disney adventures.